What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about if 1MT, aka Skylar, is he selling you a dream? Because recently he posted a video sharing a Brazilian boat party, and so I want to dive into this in a little more depth. Now, before we do that, make sure to smash the like button. Costs you nothing, it means the world to me, really helps me out with the algorithm, and I would truly appreciate it. Now, first and foremost, I want to provide a disclaimer. I have no problems with Skylar, never talked to the guy, never met the guy, no clue what he's like. But with that said, I made a video about if passport bros are selling you dreams, and this is a perfect example of what I have talked about in that video. Which, if you haven't seen that video, you can go give it a watch, but in general, what I say is, they aren't selling you a dream, but they are embellishing the dream. And here's what I would say in regards to Skylar's recent video. Skylar himself admitted that he was invited to that boat party along with some other influencers to promote that boat party. And this is why I say it is embellishing the dream, because you don't know if that's going to be the consistent experience at that boat party. Is the ratio from men to women always going to be like that? Are the women always on the boat going to be Brazilian influencers? Because obviously this was a marketing play by the boat company so that they can get more clients and more customers and obviously make money. So they're going to want to present it as always having the most beautiful women, as always having a great ratio so that guys will show up and spend their money on that boat party. And this is a perfect example of embellishing the dream. Now, I'm not saying he is selling you a dream, because obviously a certain portion of men find Brazil and Brazilian women to be a superior experience to Western women from Canada, United States, England, Australia, and so on and so forth. But you would be absolutely delusional to expect to just show up in Brazil and be crushing it if you don't have all your ducks in a row. And I've talked about this ad nauseum on my channel, not going to get too deep into it for the purpose of this video, but you need to have your looks on point. You need to dress well. You need to be presentable. You need to have the social skills. And obviously, Skylar has some level of status because he was invited to this boat party, the same boat party that you guys would have to pay for. And so that is obviously going to play into his favor. Now, I want to reiterate, I'm not saying that this can't happen. I'm not saying you won't go to that boat party and there won't be a great ratio. There won't be very attractive women. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm just saying this one video of Skylar promoting this thing does not prove that to be a fact. Because are they always going to be inviting influencers? Are they always going to be inviting beautiful women? Are they going to be giving beautiful women free rides all the time on this boat? Or is this an experience that you have to pay for, hoping that beautiful women are going to be there, when this company isn't trying to promote the experience through influencer marketing? So like I said before, nothing against Skylar, don't know the guy, never talked to him, never reached out to him ever before in my life. So I am certainly not saying he is selling you a dream. I do believe he is embellishing the dream, and I think you guys need to ask more questions before you believe in the dream, so that you can have proper context as to what the dream really is, and if that is going to be a replicable experience that you can personally replicate. And I gotta mention again, I'm not saying you can't do these things. I'm just saying you need to have the proper context before making these decisions. And frankly, I talk about this on my channel, you should go anyway and experience it for yourself, no matter what someone on the internet like myself is saying. But when I create videos, I don't want to just put information out there that lacks context, because I don't want you to show up in one of the over 50 different countries I've been to and been like, hey, this dude has been lying to me. And you'll notice in a vast majority of my videos, especially the ones that get a lot of views, people go, yeah, that was just like my experience. This guy knows what he's talking about. And that's because I don't try and embellish the dream. I don't even say it's a dream. I just say, hey, look, this is my experience. This is how I was treated. both the good and the bad. And I also tell you that I get treated in a certain way because I build a social circle, because I have some level of status, I have a little bit of money, I dress well, I wear nice things. All of these things play into my experience. And I've also pointed out that the people who don't do the same thing as I do, sometimes they have a much worse experience, and I share that same thing in my video. Like, for example, I have talked about how I have met legitimate 9s and 10s through Social Circle because I know guys who own modeling agencies and who are in the movie industry. And so I tell you guys that. And I don't tell you guys, hey, look, you can replicate that experience, because for most of you, especially if you're going somewhere for 2 weeks, you're not going to meet a movie star. You're not going to meet an actress. You're not going to meet a singer. And you're likely not going to be meeting models. And I'm not talking like the OnlyFans models, just FYI. All right, so that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. Comment down below if this makes sense and what your thoughts are on what I shared in this video. And I will see you guys next time. And as always, peace, much love.